Let's do it. We're rolling. Okay. Happy Tuesday. What's up, people? Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday. Let me just move this down over here so we can like filter that. Cool. Hope you're having Did I say Tuesday or Thursday? I meant to say Tuesday if I said Thursday, but you know it's good, people. Just setting up over here real quick. All right. Okay, cool. The snowball effect. Let's have this chat today. The snowball effect. You've heard of this one before, like 100%. Like if you were from North America, you heard of this analogy before. But I want to bring it to you because although we know it, it doesn't mean that it's like practice. It's like, what do they say? Common knowledge isn't common practice, right? So we know of this thing, which I'm going to talk about. And if you don't know it, I'm going to reiterate, I'm going to break it down a little bit. Um, and we're going to sort of like really nail it home here as to how important it is to look at things on a micro scale and how that actually adds up to like the big differences that you see on the macro scale, right? So let me just pin the headline over here so we know what we're chatting about on Insta. And then we are going to dive into it real quick, real swiftly. All right. So, guys and girls, welcome to another episode. And today we're going to chat about the snowball effect. It's similar to the compound effect. If you've read the book by Darren Hardy, the compound effect. So essentially, what this is just picture this: this is a snowball, and it's rolling down the side of a mountain. And this mountain's got a lot of snow. We'll say ski hill, whatever you want to call it. So it starts rolling down, and as it rolls down, for every we'll say 100 meters, it starts to pick up a couple inches of snow. Okay. And 100 meters, we'll say, is a very, very small distance in comparison to the whole entire mountain. Okay. We'll say this mountain is like 50,000 meters. So 100 meters is really nothing. It just travels, 1/52nd of it, or whatever you want to call it. Like a very small fraction. The snowball moves down. Okay. So the snowball is moving down. The snowball moves down at that rate 100 meters per, we'll say, minute. And when you're looking at that snowball, it looks small. It always looks small from that perspective, from the beginning, from when it starts to roll down. What's up, Brittany? I see you. Right. From when it starts to roll, it really looks small. It's like, okay, this is not significant. This is not anything that I have to, worry about or look forward to or dodge or whatever. Okay. And that's the way it is going to be for most of, our goals, if not all of our goals, everything that we set out to actually achieve, to aspire. All right. So this snowball, and I see you, Jay. Yeah, I see you, Jalen, watching this from school. I appreciate you, man, but pay attention in class too. Um, so the snowball is gonna be rolling down the hill, and you're gonna look at it, and it's gonna be like, okay, well, 100 meters, 200 meters, 300 meters. It got a little bit bigger, but it's nothing like amazing. It's nothing dramatic. It's nothing worth, we'll say, really considering. And the reason why most people feel like that is because it's like there hasn't been enough done yet. Like there wasn't enough, we'll say, momentum or gathered snow to make it look like or make you feel like enough has been done. Right. And when I say enough, I'm talking about working towards a specific goal. Right. Enough is like reaching that outcome. Okay. So for most of us, that's the way we feel about our goals. It just is. It's just the way we feel about our goals. Like we start them, we start to progress a little bit. And although we're progressing, because we're not progressing enough, it just doesn't seem that enticing. If that sounds like something you can relate with, let me know in the comments. Okay. And again, I'm going to let you guys and girls know if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. I will get back to them right at the end of this live stream slash podcast. All right. So if that's something you can relate with, like, looking at your progress in a journey and it's just doesn't feel like enough, and you feel like, it's either not worth pursuing fully or it's worth quitting, let me know. All right. Because that's something that I've experienced. That's something that I'm pretty sure most of you guys and girls are experiencing, and something that even my clients have experienced. Okay. And the reason why we're bringing up the snowball effect or the compound effect today is because I want to bring to your attention, guys and girls, the importance of the micro successes, the small wins. Okay. Because the small wins, honestly, they are the big wins. long story short, because as I was talking about at the beginning of this live stream, the analogy of the snowball falling down that mountain, if say the mountain is 52,000 meters, and for every 100 meters, this snowball gets 3 inches bigger. When that snowball hits the bottom, it like everything is wiped out. Like that's your goal right there. But how long does it take that snowball to roll down the hill, right? For everybody, it's different. For every goal, it's different based off of the time that you have to invest in your goal, based off of your level of dedication and consistency and commitment to your goal. That can vary. And also sheer luck, too. Things just happen when people just get lucky and get to where they need to be, or where they aim to be faster than they even predicted, right? But the whole thing is, I want you guys and girls to really stick your minds to the fact that it's the small things that you should be more proud of. Although it's harder, I'll tell you this much personally. It's a lot harder to be more proud of yourself for something that you don't really see as valuable, something you don't really see as a dramatic change or a dramatic improvement. It's a lot harder to be proud for your, proud of yourself for that than you looking at like a before and after where you make it like a 360 dramatic change. I get that. It is hard. It's hard to look at yourself and be like, okay, well, yeah, I only lost or I lost 1 pound a week. I lost 4 pounds this month, and that's great. But you had like a goal of say like 8 pounds, and then you just don't look at it to be as significant because it's not 8 pounds, but it's still 4 pounds off. And then another month, if you replicate the same, that's 8 pounds, and going on and going on and going on, you will get to that goal eventually. But it's because of those macro goals that you achieved, or the micro goals that you achieved for the macro benefit. It's all the small things. Like believe me, it's all the small things. Like think of baking a cake or something. Like you've got a small portion of so many different ingredients, like a little bit of eggs, a little bit of milk, a little bit of flour, a little bit of vanilla extract, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You got a little bit of everything. And when all those small pieces are combined and then baked in the oven, it creates like an amazing cake, right? And that amazing cake is your goal. But that goal, that amazing cake could not come to fruition unless you had 1,000 other small ingredients to compose it. Make sense? So I want you to understand the value of the small things and don't beat yourself up if you don't get exactly to where you need to go with the short-term goals. If you have short-term goals of like things to do this month, even this week, even today, understand that doing most of it is ideal. You cannot be perfect every day. As a matter of fact, nobody is perfect. And if you try to, you will burn yourself out. You will feel like it's actually impossible because well, let's face it, being perfect is impossible. Perfect is impossible. So if you're striving for perfect, you're striving for impossible. Everything's going to feel impossible. You're never going to get anything done. So strive for what's realistic. Do exactly what you can. If not, do a little bit more than that. And if you can't do a little bit more, do exactly what you can. As long as you're doing that one small thing every single day, by the end of the day, those small ingredients will come together and bake you that amazing freaking cake. All right. So that's what I wanted to bring to your attention today, guys and girls. Real short, just off the cuff. Keep your mind, keep your head in the game. Yes, it's freaking annoying to see like you lost half a pound here, half a pound there, half a pound here, half a pound there, instead of just losing freaking 5 pounds altogether. But understand this, guys and girls, it's the ingredients of the cake that make the cake, not the cake itself. The cake is brought to you by the eggs, by the flour, by the milk, by the all the ingredients, and a certain amount of those ingredients, which in comparison to the cake are very small. But without them, the cake wouldn't exist. All right, so keep that in your mind today. Off the cuff, it's the snowball effect, the compound effect. Do one thing each and every single day, and in 100 days, you'll have 100 things done. Believe that. All right, that's it. That's all, guys and girls. I'm gonna fly out. Hope you guys and girls have an amazing Tuesday. I appreciate you for giving me your time. I will be back again tomorrow to have another quick chat with you and help y'all out. All right. So, you know what it is. TikTok, we out. Peace. Later, Insta, Facebook. And I saw you, Jermaine. I appreciate you, man. Get out of here. We are done. Twitter. And last but not least, YouTube. Back again tomorrow. You know what's good. We out.